New developments in a case that sparked outrage across the country. The two men who were arrested at a Philadelphia Starbucks have now reached a settlement with the company. They've also reached a settlement with the city of Philadelphia. We're going to hear exclusively from them in just a moment, but first, their story.
What did they get called for? Because there are two black guys sitting here meeting me?
Yes,
Well, what did they do? What did they do?
This is the video that's gone viral.
They didn't do anything. I saw the entire thing.
Now counting over 11 million views after two black men, Donte Robinson and Rashon Nelson, were arrested inside a Philadelphia Starbucks store on April 12th. The incident sparking outrage and protests nationwide over racial profiling.
Whose city? Our city!
Starbucks acting swiftly, issuing an apology. CEO Kevin Johnson telling us on GMA that the company plans to focus on increased training to avoid a situation like this in the future.
I'd say there's training, more training that we're going to do with our store managers, not only around the guidelines, but training around unconscious bias.
Starbucks announced that they would shut down their stores May 29th for an unconscious bias training day. The company also announcing an agreement was made with Donte and Rashon, which it says includes a confidential financial settlement, as well as a commitment to continued listening and dialogue between the parties as a means toward developing specific actions and opportunities. Donte and Rashon also reached a settlement with the city of Philadelphia. They only asked for $1, a symbolic $1 each, and the city promising, though, to invest in a program for young entrepreneurs with $200,000 in funding. Earlier this morning, I spoke with Donte Robinson and Rashon Nelson, along with their attorney, Stuart Cohen. Gentlemen, thank you very much. It's good to see all of you once again. When you were last here, you both said you wanted to make a difference. Are you pleased with how things are working out so far at Donte?
Yes, we are. We're here to focus on, the foundation and the program to help young entrepreneurs, particularly high school students in the public school district of Philadelphia.
Now, with the Starbucks settlement, I know that the financial aspects of it cannot be disclosed. Is there anything else about your agreement with Starbucks that you can share with us?
Well, the most important thing is the foundation, the fact that we have a seat at the table, to work on, reforms that be included in the racial bias training, leading forward, and hopefully other companies take what's Starbucks putting into perspective and it'll follow.
Because we know that later this month, Starbucks is going to close some of its stores for this training. Are you going to be a part of that? And what do you want to see happen with that?
Yes, like Rashon just said, we want to come in and have our voices heard with General Holder, and hopefully other corporations will follow suit that Starbucks is doing. And also, to answer your question, another thing that we can speak on with Starbucks is they give us the opportunity to take courses to complete our bachelor degrees. So we appreciate the opportunity also.
And will you take them up on that opportunity to continue your courses?
Right now, I can't say I will, like right now, but definitely when I feel as though it's needed, I will.
I know you appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, definitely appreciate the opportunity.
And you were referring to former Attorney General Eric Holder, who's going to be a part of these meetings. So what do we learn from this right now, Mr. Cohen?
Well, what I've learned from these young men is the importance of action, not words. They said they were going to take a very bad situation and turn it into something good, and they did. And they did it through dialogue and cooperation. The CEO of Starbucks is going to personally mentor these two young men going forward. After they met, he was so impressed, and they were so impressed with one another, that they're going to have a continuing relationship. So not only do they have a seat at the table, and not only do we have this settlement, but we have the beginning of a relationship. And wouldn't that be something good to see come out of bad things and messes?
Yeah, it's a teachable moment.
Yes, it is.
It really is, and you're making your mess a big message here. But we have seen since your video went viral, there have been other postings across the country with similar kind of situations. What can we do here?
Well, that's where this program and foundation came about. We feel as though it starts with us, our communities, our quote unquote underserved communities, and just teaching them it's not just all about entrepreneurship, but proper etiquette, you know what I mean, financial literacy, you know, knowing about taxes and, you know, how to use money as a tool, you know, so it's much deeper than just like starting a business. We give you these tools, or we're working on putting together this curriculum to provide these tools to these young students. So,
And this $200,000, Rob, is only going to last a year. So how are we going to fund this afterwards? How are you going to make this program grow?
You know, the goal is to bring people together so that we can continue this on for, you know, generation after generation. This is not something that we just want to do, you know, for a year with the grant that we are blessed with. This is something we want to bring people together and get commitments so that people can come together and we can raise money and we can continue this program on, not just in Philadelphia, but in other cities worldwide.
So
yeah.
what do you want people to remember most about your story?
Looking at how we took a negative and turned it to a positive. That's really all we want, you know what I mean? Not to focus on the negative, you know, but just to focus on positive outcome. Is there people out there that have other solutions, you know what I mean, so we can keep moving forward like we truly want to.
Yeah.
Robin, I think they have an ask for you, too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
If you would like to be a part of it in any way, form, or fashion.
I'd be honored. I would be honored. It's a necessary discussion. We know that you have limited the number of interviews that you have done, and I personally appreciate you coming here to Good Morning America. Our audience appreciates it very much, and it would be my honor to, as you said, let's not make just a moment, but a movement to bring about real change, and I know that's important to all of you.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. You are men of few words, but a lot of action, and I appreciate that very much. And it's nice to see the smiles. It's nice to see the smiles there. And Mr. Cohen, thank you very much for your leadership. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, Robin.
They really are excited about this program and still working out the details of what exactly it's going to be. But the fact that the CEO, Kevin Johnson, was so taken by them and they by him that the CEO of Starbucks, that man right there, is going to mentor these two young men.
Well, I'm taking the initiative. You're going to be part of it now, too. That's very smart of them.
Oh, yeah, because, you know, it is. We've had the discussion, and we've gotten great feedback from the public in saying they were just appalled that you could be arrested as they were. And as Donte said, let's not talk about the negative. Let's talk about the positive. So we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, negative.
What was I going to say? No?
That's why I say they knew what they were doing. It was very, very good.
That's smart. Kids are smart.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.